Will Brawlquest return in January? It is more than likely what is going to happen. If we go based on prior dates of when it released, you have in April of 2022, Brawlquest. You fast forward 3 months, so May, June, July, in around anniversary, you had it arrive then as well. And then if you fast forward, August, September, October, we had Brawlquest then. And if we fast forward another 3 months, you would end up getting November, December, January. January is also going to overlap with the end of the year banner. So if it's a really hype end of the year banner, I could see them releasing something like Brawlquest. Now, what is Brawlquest? I mean, if you're a new player, you might not know, but Brawlquest is one of the best events, limited events to farm in the game, period. So we're going to go to our inventory so you can see what you can end up getting. I believe you end up getting a bunch of these evolution powders and books of secrets if you farm it like crazy. I believe you get those, because I think that's where I got them. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not 100% sure on that one. But the main thing you're going to want is editing brushes. Look, I got 16,000 editing brushes. That is a lot of editing brushes. Probably more than I'm going to use anytime soon, unless they release more accessories, like 4-star accessories that turn into 5-star accessories. Then I'll probably be using this a lot, and it'll probably dwindle pretty quickly. But, yeah, that's going to last me a while. Because even though I have accessories that I still need to, reroll on, you're probably spending, what, like 50 average to do the, to reroll? So if you're doing like 50, 500 would get you 10 rerolls successfully on average. 100, 100 accessories would be 5,000. So I got like, what would it be? Like 300 accessories worth of rerolls here. Successful ones. And I don't have 300 accessories that I want to reroll. So, if you're a new player, that is something to keep an eye out. If you see Brawlquest, it is something you should honestly farm when it does come out. Which is, like I said, it's probably going to be January. But you also get some other resources as well. I'm not sure if this is the one you get some EXP crystals. It's not. I don't think it's anything significant, by the way, but I think you might get some XP crystals from there as well. But that's not the main reason why you would farm it. Here's one of the main reasons. Potions. If you're farming editing brushes, and because you need to farm editing brushes, if you have potion characters, and you use the potion characters to farm the event, or at least 2 potion characters to farm the event, you're getting the +5 guaranteed on every single one. Some of these potions here were farmed from the last Brawlquest. Let's just put it that way. I believe that the mind and speed ones were the ones that I farmed the most. These ones are kind of low. So, do keep that in mind. Some of them, not all of them, were farmed from Brawlquest. Because if you do like let's just say 1,000 runs, you're getting at least 5,000 speed in mind. Now, to be honest, that you're not going to want to farm this just for the potions. This is in addition to the editing brushes. And one other thing that is worth farming it for. So this is, you have potions that you can farm. If you have potion characters, it's really good. Alongside the editing brushes, but it's not better than current existing places to farm, like epic raids, if you're just only interested in the potions. And you also get to farm Hogyokus. Look, I got 17,000. And a new player is going to look at this like, how the heck do you have that many? Brawlquest. I believe that's the same with Hogyoku Wills, too. Brawlquest. You farm that like crazy. You farm that like my personal recommendation, if you're new, farm at least 10,000 editing brushes. That's my personal recommendation. Farm 10,000 editing brushes. That's what I did the first time. Then I used 5,000 editing brushes, a little over 5,000. It was like 4,500, 4,700 editing brushes left. Brawlquest came around again, and then I farmed another 10,000, a little over 10,000 to get to where I was now. What was it at? Like 16,000 or 15,000? editing brushes. So, and this is just basically some of the byproduct left over. I'm not going to be running out of Hogyukus or Hogyuku Wills anytime soon. So, it is honestly worth farming Brawlquest. The event, is it hard? On Anniversary, there was one really hard part to it, where there's this one enemy that would one-hit your character no matter what, unless you had a barrier. So, I would end up using, like, if I would have known, I'm not sure if because this is before this character came out. And I didn't have any character with a barrier or multi-barrier. If this character was out for Anniversary, that Anniversary would have been a lot easier if you had him. But there would be occasionally, because it wasn't just one enemy, it was like a group of enemies spawned together, and they run at you, and they would like hit you for like 100k damage, 90 some thousand damage, I believe. It was insane. They would one shot you. There was only one area where it spawned. It was like, I think in the first room, I believe. And I thought that's what was going to happen again when we got it returning in October. Thankfully, it did not happen that time, where we ended up having to deal with it. But I was running this Aizen, and I was like, oh wow, he's doing really good. He ain't getting KO'd at all. The multi-barrier really helps. Turns out they had removed that enemy that one-shot you for that. Unless it was a bug, and they just left it in for that one time. I was like, it's an interesting bug. I don't know. Either way, that was like the only bit of challenge in that room. If you have like a really good character, like, you know, like a Yamamoto, Aizen, Yuwak, any of the Anniversary characters, they don't even have to be 20-20-20, by the way. You know, you just have them, like the new Thousand Blood War Ichigo, probably even the Yuryu, Roka Sien, any of the just really good characters. Yeah, you're gonna be fine. Because honestly, the event itself is not that hard, assuming they don't bring some of that crazy stuff. If they bring back some of that crazy stuff, then it will be, you'll occasionally have a character get KO'd, assuming it's they bring back that one aspect of it and in one area. Otherwise, you should be fine. So, with the power-up quest, because some people are asking, is the power-up quest worth farming? And let's get over here. Power-up co-op. The rewards are Hogyuku Wills, EXP crystals, and that. And that's why I say, like, if you really need to stock up on a decent amount of Hogyuku Wills to tie you over to Brawlquest, like next month, assuming it comes out next month, farm it for a bit, but don't go crazy. Don't go like, I'm gonna use 1,000 soul tickets on it, so I never have to farm Hogyuku Wills again, or something like that. You'd be better off waiting for Brawlquest, because that's a single player quest, by the way. It's not a co-op; it's a single player, so you can farm it at your own, at your own pace. You know, this is power up co-op, so it has to be done in co-op. So, do keep that in mind. Power Up Co-op Quest is good to tie you over, but it's not as good as Brawl Quest. Brawl Quest just offers so much. It offers potions, Hogyuku Wills, I believe EXP crystals as well. I'm not sure how much. And editing brushes for re-rolling accessories. So, yeah. It does not beat it. It's one of the best events to farm, because it offers a multitude of different resources that you're going to use. Potions, Hogyukus, editing brushes. It's like why the point event is so good. It offers you BBS tickets, BBS accessory tickets, over a long enough period of time, a large supply of XP crystals, regular crystals and jewels, and coins. You're going to get up a decent amount of coins as well. What else do they have in there? They also give you soul tickets back. So that's the reason why the point event is so good. It has multiple different resources that you can farm from just that one area. It's the reason why Brawlquest is so good. You have a good amount of, or a decent amount of different resources that you can farm from that one event. And I think that pretty much covers it, what Brawlquest is. I do think it will be coming back in January, like I said, because of the whole 3-month cycle, and the fact that it would align up with end of the year, which we have no idea what end of the year is going to be. I jokingly say it's going to be premium, but it's more than likely actually going to be 1,000 Year Blood War or Safway. So do keep that in mind. Have a nice day. See you guys next time. Peace.